Well, only one more week left before April would be over. And Bugs, yes, Bron, at least you gave Lola her own, well, short films. Yeah, except they were more like web series. Well, at least you finally gave me some spotlight for just this once. Yeah, because I was going to get a heart attack if she wasn't in there again. Don't tell me you have a crush on her. No, I don't. I was just curious. Do you really like me? No. I guess he does still. Well, you did The Wizard of Oz, the Flintstones, Scooby Doo, and DC. But yet I like you better. I like the first episode better because the rest, I don't want to spoil your genes. Oh, I get it. You like her better when she's well dressed. Hey, most guys get me sometimes. I say you look H-O. Ah! Don't say it. What? I was just curious. Yeah. Anyway, any other good news? Well, there is some. Just yesterday, I discovered she's finally in Tiny Toons. I get to finally be Babs' mentor for the first time. Really. But how do I know I'll be hearing your original voice again? You don't trust people? Not really much. Don't worry, she will. Except there's one problem. What is that? I don't know how many episodes she'll be appearing. And nevertheless, season 6 is approaching and I'm not sure if she could be in there or not. Bugs, you made a poster where I can be in there. In fact, the only ones who are not in Looney Tunes cartoons yet is Pussyfoot, Speedy, Slowpoke, and Canine, but also Penelope and Melissa as well. How come the rare ones don't get to be in there? Because that's what happens when you're a fan favorite. They pushed you too far. What do you mean? I like fan favorites, except for the big metal one, who almost fried me several times. Mecha. Well, don't remind me. I'm still. Hey, wait, where's Kong? I don't know. Ugh. Taz helping Kong. Ugh, thanks. I need a rest for a moment. You just slept. What's up, Kong? Don't talk to me this way. I'm not in a mood for your jokes. This wasn't a joke. I was just asking. What's wrong? You look like you just slept on the wrong side of your cave. I just had a strange dream last night. What kind of dream? I saw something in my kingdom. Strange. It looked like one of my ancestors. I haven't seen another Kong since they were all killed by Skullcrawler and Godzilla, what's wrong? Gorgeria, are you alright? I'm fine. My scales. What's wrong with your scales? Every time it does it, I sense something in the future. I detect things like Ghidorah. So, what are you detecting this time, Doc? I sense a threat coming, but it's not happening until March. But March is over, unless you mean next year. Yes, Tom, apparently. I sense another threat, and it's coming. Who is it this time? Whoever it is, it better not be some dinosaurs. Hopefully it will be. Why you want dinosaurs to be in a threat? I don't know, because every time you see one of them, you end up doing your iconic strike moves. Oh, I've seen that before. He's not in it, is he? Don't tell me. I'm not his expert here. I am actually. I've seen him done that thousands of times. They were most popular. But wait, how do I know if it's not a T-Rex or anything? The only Rex I ever sensed was Gorosaurus. I haven't met him yet, but I always keep having dreams about it. Well, Kong, the truth is you did face him once when I just saw one of your original King Kong movies before you were rebooted several times. You may have no memories, but you only have dreams of it. Really? But tell me, who is this threat you're seeing? I'm not sure. All I can sense was another Kong, but not like him. There was another me, but he was slim and with blue eyes. Slim. Are you sure it's not an orangutan or something? Because they're slim. I love orangutans. They look so positive. Well, don't start with me. Yeah, me too, because I still have experience dealing with apes, especially gruesome. He used me for a teddy bear. Most struggling one. Yeah. Yeah, don't get me started with monkeys either. I don't know where to start. Well, not you. You're a good monkey. You're saying there's a bad Kong? Yeah. Well, what's his name? I'm not sure yet. Neither do I. But I saw him on my dreams once. All I saw was a skull of my ancestor and his. Yeah. You know, that reminds me. You two are getting a movie next year. Another King Kong versus Godzilla film. Or should I say X? As in, you're no longer fighting but teaming up. X, huh? What happens in this so-called origin we're dealing with right now? I'm not sure yet, but hopefully you two will cooperate. That means you two can no longer fight each other like you're fighting over your thrones. But how about you just be friends, like me and Taz over here? Friends? Taz don't have any friends. Nobody likes Taz. I told you not to make Lord of the Rings references. Sorry, always wanted to say that. I don't even have any friends much either. Yes, you do. Unless you mean they don't want to hang out with you because you're a troublemaker. Okay, that's enough. Look, all we know is that, what was the name of it again? They call it some kind of the new empire. Please tell me it's not a meaning for space soldiers. No, not that kind of empire. All right, scratch that. I'm guessing there's an Emperor Kong in there. A really big one. An emperor. Well, whoever he is, he's probably much worse than Ghidorah and this Mechani creature we fought 2 years ago. Well, before you two can team up again, you both need to split up until you team up. Like what? Like try to do some investigation. I intend to, for the future of our kind is at stake. Wait, there's something else bothering me. What about Mothra? You mean that giant butterfly titan? How do I know there's more of her? Well, she did lay an egg. That means you're lucky you may see her again. Wait, what happened to the original Mothra? Jerry, she sacrificed herself from Ghidorah. Yeah, I saw what happened. I wasn't expecting that to end too soon. Yeah, I kind of like this butterfly. She's so pretty. Oh, really? Well, except for the screeching parts. Taz hates screechings. But wait, why you want her to be in there? I'm just curious in case you may meet her someday. Besides, you never done a King Kong meet Mothra before in your life. No, I haven't. Because it's always just between you and Godzilla, while for him, poisonedly, it's always... He always dates with a butterfly, while you, however, always dates with babes in Welma clothing. Okay, I have no idea what that means. He means you always get the human girl. But every time you do that, you end up in the Empire State Building. Empire? What happens there? You die. At the end. But I never died. No, but you're lucky you live for a purpose. And you may someday in case you do a sacrifice. Look, if anyone's is gonna fall off the building, it's gonna be the unknown threat. That could be arranged, except I don't know how this works. Me neither, but by the meantime, we'll wait until this happens. Yes. And I'll deal with him personally. Myself. You show him. So about this Tiny Toon Looniversity, that's where I come in. But there's one thing bothering me. I wasn't expecting you to look like a chef. I thought you were going to be more like a gym instructor. I am still, unless it's going to be both. Well, I don't know if you're a cook or anything, but I would like to see it. At least tell me when is it going to happen. It says until fall. I love it when this year I'm being spoiled for once. Like first, I have more episodes of Looney Builders, except I want to be more than that myself. And then later I done a lot of Acme Fools, and then I seen a lot of t-shirts of myself, especially during the 100th anniversary. Well, they're only doing this for you because they realize how valuable you could have been throughout the years. I have now. And then later, I'm appearing in this new series. What's next? Well, you have only 2 last chances, except the only thing you lost was you should have appeared in Animaniacs. I don't think she's fit for that. At least not yet anyway. Well, I say Taz wants to be in Animaniacs with her in it. You want me to be in those 3 knuckleheads? Fine by me, but I'm not sure how it'll work. Well, someday you will, except I'm not sure how it's going to happen. But what else besides that? Well, she still has to appear in season 6. And last but not least, there are rumors that there's going to be a Coyote versus Acme movie. Really? Except, what if I'm not in this new movie? What if they dismiss me again like they did before this new Legacy came out? You know, she's right, because the last movie that just played that was all about Acme didn't include her. And yet you reference her. Actually, Kate referenced her first when she asked me for a co-star. And yet you still do one of your traditional running drag gags. Maybe because you don't like playing these leading parts. For a few reasons, I'm nobody's damsel in distress. Well, you don't have to be. You can be more than that. Unless you want to be sarcastic. You mean you want me to pretend to be distressed but only to enjoy this? Well, you could if you like to. I'll just do all the distractions. Like, you just sit back and relax and let me enjoy this party. Okay, that I gotta see. Because it'll be embarrassing. Embarrassing. Ha. Well, by the meantime... Well, let's just see what happens in a few months and next year, if that happens. And hopefully if you do appear in Acme versus Coyote, or what was it again? What proposition would you rather take? Gee, I don't know, a lawyer, a judge, an accuser, an attorney. How about a cop? Jury? What? I was just kidding. I mean, curious. Well, stop comparing her for someone else, because I'm still clearing my mind for a moment. I know who you're talking about, Tom, and I don't have time for that either. I still don't get it. I don't expect you to. Let's just rest this out.